everybody, welcome back. My name's Musthelog, and that right there is an gas tower. You're probably wondering where I am, guys. I'm in the Twilight Forest. That's right, I built myself a portal and I jumped in here. I was looking for some gas tiers to make something, and I couldn't really be bothered hanging out in the nether because that place is just unpleasant. You can see that's my exit over there. That's where my portal came in, and you know, I thought, oh, I'm going to be in here for a couple of hours wandering around looking for the gas tower. I ran over here, thought this was a lich tower. Nah, Ergast. First dungeon type thing I find in Twilight Forest is an Ergast tower, and that's just like the most conveniently lucky thing that's ever happened. So you can see, obviously, I've already built my way up there. And I collected myself, I don't have it with me, but I collected myself a mini ghast, I think they're called, or a baby ghast spawner. I don't know, it's like a little teeny weeny ghast. So what I'm going to do, the reason I came in here is to get myself a blaze spawner, because again, I could have gone into the nether. I'm going to run over to one of the nether fortresses and picked up a blaze spawner there, but again, the nether is pretty unpleasant, and I know that this place has blaze spawners, so I figured what I'd do is jump in here, quickly grab a blaze spawner, and then just take it back to my base, because I need blaze rods, because today I want to set up an ender quarry. Yeah, that's right. Originally I thought the ender quarry was going to be like right at the end of the game, one of the last things I managed to do, but it's really not that hard now that I've got the enderman spawner, and all I really need is this blaze spawner. I'm going to take some more of this. So once I get that, I'm not going to show this to you guys too much, because I do want to actually come back here and, you know, go through it properly and show you what it's really like, but it's quite an impressive structure on the outside. So what I'll do is grab that spawner and make up some stuff to get started on the ender quarry, and I'll bring you guys back in. Alrighty guys, so what I'm doing right now is I'm going to throw some paper into this ink mixer along with an ink vial. Ink vials are pretty easy, it's just a water bottle and then 2 black dye. That's going to get me a link panel. Bang! I'm going to make myself 2 of these because I'm going to need them. Bang! Done, sorted. Then we grab some leather. Have I got any? I've got enough. Just. And then we're going to put this and this together to make unlinked books. And these are the Mistcraft books. Alright, this one here is going to be our linked book to back home. So I'm going to put that one in my backpack so I remember which one it is. And then this one we're going to use in the nether to link to the nether. Because what I want to do for my quarry is set up its own power generation. So I'm going to need to make another lava generator and get all that hooked up. I'll do that off screen. And this little chest here has got all the stuff I'm going to need. So this is all the crafting materials we need to make the ender quarry. So you're going to need 2 endothermic pumps, which are pretty easy, just a bunch of this stuff, nothing too exciting, that's made like that. This right here is the diamond etched computational matrix, which is a bit of a mouthful, but that's going to take some burnt quartz, which is just quartz put in a furnace, some diamonds and some more of that ender infused obsidian, a sapling, and then the ender cores. Now this is the hardest part. It's mostly because of this magical wood, which requires enchanted books. And I mean, you know, it's not too hard, it's just a bit of a pain in the butt. But I've got all that made up. So what I'm going to do is just throw that into my inventory. Go here. And just start placing it all in, I guess. That goes there and there, those 2 go there and there, and that goes there and there, and ender quarry, bang. Baby. Gonna be good, gonna be good. Alright, what I'm gonna do now, guys, is go into the go into the nether, set myself up another endothermic pump, pumping in some lava into this ender tank, and then I'm gonna go find somewhere nice to set up a quarry. So once I've done that, guys, I'll bring you back. Alrighty, guys, so with the ender quarry you need to set up a boundary using fences. So I've just set up a nice little 32 by 32. I think the max size you can do in this version of Minecraft is 64 by 64, but I just wanted to test out, you know, just to make sure everything's working before I actually make it a giant sized one. So what I'm going to do is plonk the ender quarry down there and right click on it. How do I... Something fence boundary, quarry is only connected to the fence on one side. So does that mean I need to put it like that? There we go, so you can see it's lit up and it says down the bottom, successfully established boundary. Alright, so now what I need to do is just punch that cow off my fences, is set up the power. So what I'm going to do for that is get the ender tank. How do I want to set this? Why are there cows all over the place? Not anymore. How do I want to do this? Can I set it just on top? Let's try that. Is it 0 blocks scanned? So that's not giving it. Oh, obviously it's not giving it power because I don't have. Oh, and of course I didn't bring it with me. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a lava generator. I'll be back. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is plonk down the lava generator. Now that I think about it, I don't really want that where it is. Alright, we're gonna plonk the lava generator down. Right we are. We'll get the ender tank, plop it on right there, set that to go, so that should be filling up with lava and power. And then I think I can just sit one of these bad boys on top. I need to set up all my barrels and stuff before I do this. Alright guys, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Now we're going to see if this thing actually works. So we're going to grab a liquid transfer node, which is this bad boy here, stick that right there, get the pipe running into there. I don't need liquid transfer node because I'm an idiot. Absolute idiot. I need an energy transfer node. I'm wondering if I can just pick this up and this up and plonk this right down here. It is draining. There you go, you can see it's working. Ah, that's good, that's really good. And then I can just plonk that bad boy right back on, twist that on, charging up. I'm still losing power. Huh. You can see this is actually working. There should be some sort of particle effect that you can see. Do I have my particles on? Let's turn all particles. I can't see it. There's usually like a little beam, little purpley, endery looking beam doing its thing. But what you can see is, there it is. You can see it right there. So you can see that it's turning it all to grass, so you can sort of monitor what it's doing in that way, by being able to tell, you know, how far along it is just by how much of this stuff that's been turned to grass. So all the items should be, yeah, you can see them flying in through here into my ender chest. I'm gonna have to go back and add in a few more barrels because I didn't realize we'd actually be getting all these extra cobblestone and stuff. How's this holding up? Not very well, so I might have to eventually come back and add on a few more of these lava generators, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'll just need to make a transfer node. Energy transfer node. How are these to make? Redstone transfer node, some gold. Yeah, that's not too hard. I might need to make one of them and a bunch of these guys. 0.28% complete, and it's absolutely chewing through the power. Definitely going to need at least, you know, 3 or 4 more of those generators, but for now it'll do, and you can see it's working. So I'm going to head back to the base and show you guys what it is that I've set up to store all my items, and I'm probably going to have to expand on that and make myself another generator and all that stuff. Yeah, so I'll do that and I'll show you guys what I've done once it's been done. Alrighty guys, so my quarry's still going. It's going pretty well. What I've decided to do is add in a bunch of these energy transfer nodes that are attached to these lava generators. You can see in the little tooltip there that it's saying that they've got no energy. So this thing is absolutely just hammering the power. Like, I mean, it's going quite quickly, which is good because, you know, I want it to go as fast as it can because I want all the stuff out of here. But I can't keep up with the energy consumption just yet, which is, you know, kind of annoying. What I can do is, you know, every now and then just come over and switch out these energy nodes onto the generators that actually have power. But that's, you know, not ideal. What I really want is to make up a few more of these energy transfer nodes, but they are quite expensive. Let's see if I can find one here. Well, they're not that expensive, they just require, you know, normal item transfer nodes, which I've got a ton of, and redstone blocks and gold. The thing that I'm running low on is redstone, which I've probably mentioned before. I have done a bit of strip mining to try and get some. I've been using my fortune pickaxe here, but again, you know, each block is 9 pieces, and it's using all the redstone I have to just, you know, have these 3 nodes here plus what I've got back in the base. So it's a bit of a pain, but hopefully this quarry keeps going. Yeah, I mean, it's still doing, what, 2 or 3 blocks. It is just chewing through the lava, chewing through these generators super quickly. It's still going, so I'm just going to let it go. It's going to eventually empty out the generators I've got there, and then when I've got enough redstone to make some more transfer nodes, I'll do that. But yeah, that's pretty much the upgrades here I wanted to show you. I'm going to head back to the base and I'm going to show you what I've done there for storing the stuff that comes out of my quarry. So once I get back there, I'll bring you guys back in. Just a quick note, that's the Twilight Forest portal. All you need to do is make a 2x2 area that's full of water sources, and then surround it with some sort of plant life. It can be saplings, it can be flowers, it can be a whole bunch of just random plant life. I can hear a zombie somewhere. Zombie? No, he's probably underground. Yeah, and then you just drop a diamond in it, and it needs to be open to the air. So you just drop a diamond in, and then it'll get struck by lightning and turn into the Twilight Forest portal. And you know, this is where it brings me out. And that way is the Ergas Tower. I don't know if I spelled that right. I probably haven't, but yeah, that's, you know, I'm gonna definitely do some exploring and stuff in here at some point, but I want to get everything online back at home first, so Twilight comes later. So I just head in here. Where am I going? This way, this way. Go up. Alrighty, and this is what I've got set up for the quarry. So I've got the ender chest over at the quarry, and that's it here. It's pulling in stuff here. Cobblestone's going straight into here, which is getting sucked out into this trash can. The trash can just, you can see, you just put stuff in there and it just completely voids it. Be careful with them, because, I don't know, you probably noticed a couple of episodes ago I had a different coloured backpack called Stuff and Things, and this one is just called Things, and it's purple, or magenta, or whatever the hell it wants to be called. I may or may not have accidentally shift-clicked my backpack into one of them, losing all the stuff I had in it, which was extremely annoying. Like, I can't even begin to describe how incredibly annoying that was. I'm getting a lot of snowballs. Maybe I'll just pull out most of these. I can just turn them into snow blocks. Anyway, oh god. Don't they usually only stack to 16? That's interesting. Oh well. But yes, so that's what I've got there. You can see that these Jabba barrels are locked. The way you do that is just with an empty hand. You can shift right click and it'll lock it. It means if you walk up to it and you're trying to pull it out, it'll keep what it was in there, even though it says there's 0 in there. It says it's only going to put Ventium ore into that, which is pretty cool. So I've just been doing that for all the stuff that's really important for me, like gold, the Certus quartz, dust. These two specific blocks, you got the basalt and the marble. They're the two that I'm going to be using to most in my base, with the accents and the basalt there, and eventually I'd like to put the white marble as the walls as this gets up higher, and the basalt as it gets lower it'll be on the walls there. That's the plan. Whether I end up with enough, I mean, I've got a bunch of it over here as well, and I think there's some in my ME system as well. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got done here. Give me a few minutes, guys. I'm gonna see how much time there is left in the video, and I'll see if there's anything else I want to show you guys. Alrighty, so I've got a little bit more time left. I thought I'd show you guys something that I made. Let me just put away some of my junk. You in there. You can go in there and there, as can you and you. So this is a spellbook from Ars Magica. It's pretty simple with some paper, leather, and some string. And it lets you hold a bunch of your spells in it. So you can shift right click to open it, and you can see what spells I've got. I've got my dig spell, and then this thing is Forge, which is another spell I made. And you can just shift and use the scroll wheel to scroll between them. Now Forge, well, you're probably wondering what that does. Let's go have a nap and I'll show you guys. So I spent a bunch of those points that I've been gathering for Ars Magica. As you can see, my little blue just down here, that blue bar is at 30. So I went through and I spent most of the spell points that I had unlocking a bunch of different stuff. So I think we got physical damage, fire damage, ignition. That's Forge is the one that I got there. What else we got? Healing. I just heard a zombie pigman. There's definitely a zombie pigman in my base. Light, binding, night vision, true sight. So what else did I get? Man, some mana regen stuff. Nothing too crazy. I am going to kill that pigman. So yeah, I was just sort of having a look and trying to figure out what I needed. Stupid pigman. yeah, trying to figure out some of the stuff that I needed, some of the things that I didn't have and couldn't easily get, and one of them is emeralds. Now, what I want to do is go in here, go to my waypoints, go to the village, turn it on. Is it already on? Why can't I see it? That's weird. Maybe I'm too far away from it. Anyway, there's a village not too far from my base, so I'm going to head over there and show you what this forge does. Alrighty, so I'm at the village, and I can show you one of the things it does. Cook stuff. So you can make cobblestone into smooth stone. Pretty cool. You can... it doesn't work with that. You can turn logs into charcoal, if I can find that charcoal. Hey. Hey. Well, there it is. But how did it get behind me? It's bizarre. But the thing, there it is. The thing I want it for the most. Let's see, have you got anything good to trade, buddy? Part builder and piston. No, you don't. The thing I like it for the most is this. Hey. Hey. And he drops an emerald. And you can kill off any villager with this thing, and they will all drop emeralds. Now let's see, you got anything to trade? Landmine and stencil table for some weird junk. I don't like you. Boop, emerald. That's so good. The best part is that it doesn't cost me anything to make. Like, I'm basically getting emeralds for free. I'm killing villagers, yeah, but you know, what am I going to do with this villager who wants 4 emeralds for a piece of bread? Like, it's pointless. So I've just been killing off the villagers that don't really have, oops, anything I want. I don't know if it works. I think it probably works with animals. Well, that's a big hole. So let's go find a cow. No? Ah. That's kind of disappointing. I was hoping it would just like cook me some steak. Stupid cow. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I haven't found all the things it can do. Then again, I'm not entirely sure what all those sorting wood. I don't know what this is, but I want it. Can't make planks. Interesting. Can I cook sheep? Nope, can't cook sheep. Well, that's so... does it just fly it at me? Where is... it seems to put a block behind me, that's weird. Anyway, I thought I'd show you guys that, just because it's pretty cool, and it's the way I'm going to be getting pretty much all of my emeralds, because for some reason, even though I've spent, you know, tons of time mining, I'm obviously not in the right biomes you need to be getting emeralds, which is, you know, unfortunate, but it's just the way it is. Is there anything in there? Oh, I've already been here apparently. But, oh, I've got my hang glider on. Freaking out, wondering what was going on there. Yeah, nothing I particularly want. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I wanted to show you here. Alrighty guys, that's going to do it for today. You can see something down there. I'm going to be getting into that next episode. yeah, so, you know, we got a little bit done, got the quarry set up, got my little system over here going, you can see it down there. Found out that I don't have enough power to power my quarry, which is unfortunate. I'm going to have a bit of a look online at a wiki or something and see how many of those lava generators I'm going to need to keep that thing fully charged and fully powered for when it's going. So yeah, next episode I'm thinking I'm going to get a start on blood magic, which you can see over there. I've got a little, quite a bit of it set up already. That is thanks to some help from one of my friends who I mentioned last episode, OJ and Toothpaste. So he's been showing me a bunch of cool stuff in blood magic, which I will be getting into next episode. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. I want to thank you all for watching. If you've got any comments, if you want to maybe let me know how many generators I'm going to need, or if I need to put some upgrades in those transfer nodes, don't hesitate to put a comment in the description or whatever. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you all next time.